welcome back to my channel. Now before we get into today's video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yes girl, I meant the word subscribe to my channel. And make sure you hit that post notification bell so you get notified every time I post. And make sure you go ahead and follow me on all my social medias down below in the description box. And girl, I downloaded the Instagram app I downloaded the Instagram app. So girl, all I have to do is make an account. Girl, I'm getting somewhere. I download the app, now I gotta make an account. And then girl, it's gonna be one video I'm like, make sure you follow me on Instagram, girl. I'm moving on up. But anywho, so now all that's out the way, let's get into today's video. So today's video is the start of a new series, and basically this is gonna be a series about like my whole journey of being pregnant at 16 or whatever, or in like it's basically like how I dealt with it, what happened, this, that, and the third. So today's video is not the video of like how like the story time of it. Basically this is just like it's kind of like I would say it's like the trailer of the whole series, and I'm basically gonna tell you like how I dealt with it and like what did I do during the whole like shebang. But this is not the story time, okay? The story time is gonna be just gonna y'all shook. Like I was real stupid. But anywho, okay, so when I was 16 I got pregnant, and when I'm the type of person who period is like very consistent. Like my period is very consistent. So when I did get my period, girl, I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's just thrown off by something, like maybe it's just thrown off. But I'm scared. Like I'm scared. So I'm over here, girl, I'm on Google every day looking up stuff. Girl, I was convinced the moon done messed up my period. The moon just, girl, I read some article about the moon messed up your body or something, girl, and I was convinced like the moon, like girl, the moon, what did you do? What did you do, moon? What did you do? Like I was convinced like the moon done knocked my period off. That's what was ran in my head. So then, girl, like I was trying to find every reason to not be pregnant. Like then I was looking up signs for cancer. Girl, then I was convinced I had cancer.
Stop it. Get some help.
Like girl, I was looking up every reason not to be pregnant. Every reason. I was just doing everything under the sun to just make myself believe that I wasn't pregnant. But once I actually came to terms that I was pregnant, I'm not gonna lie, girl, I was thinking about the A-word. Yes, the A-word. But girl, obviously I didn't go through with it because she running around downstairs. And honestly, like I feel bad because like she's a great baby. Like I really feel bad when once like I actually sat down and like thought about it, that would have been never anything that I want to do. But then I did try to do adoption, but then I was like, yeah, no, like she's my responsibility. Like I can't just like give her up, like, because when I had her I was 17. When I got pregnant I was 16. So I still finished school and I should graduate. Girl, I got a diploma. Girl, check me out. But anyway, so yeah, so once I actually came to terms with that, like girl, you're pregnant because girl, you're not dying, you don't got cancer, and got nothing to do with the moon, you're pregnant. So I was just doing like little, girl, at this point my life was like a Lifetime movie. Like I would come home and I would go in the bathroom and I would sit on the floor and cry. I would just boo-hoo cry and sit on the floor. I'm fine. Cry in the bathroom like this is a Lifetime movie or something. Like I don't know, but honestly I didn't tell nobody. Like I was hiding it the whole entire time. Like my whole family can vouch. Like they're like, yeah girl, we didn't know until you told us. So I was sitting in the bathroom, I would cry, and then like I had very bad nausea. Like everything made me want to throw up, like everything. Like in the morning time, brushing my teeth was horrible because the toothpaste, all toothpaste made me gag. Like toothpaste was just disgusting to me. Like I don't know. That's why Leilani breath so stink now, because she ain't like toothpaste. That's what it is. That's what it is. She ain't like toothpaste with a little hot breath up. Like so it would be days where I couldn't brush my teeth, so I just didn't go to school. I'm like, girl, I can't go to school with stank breath. I can't even brush my teeth. So, and also when I was pregnant, I had bad nausea, and So a couple of months before I got pregnant, I had got my wisdom teeth removed because I was getting prepared for braces. And when you got your wisdom teeth removed, they gave you some promethazine. Promethazine, basically, they gave it to you to help prevent you from throwing up, basically. And I had maybe like 4 left. I would say about 3 or 4 left. And to hide the fact of me throwing up so much, I would use these 3 promethazines as like emergency. So say if like we went out to dinner or something as a family, I would take a promethazine with me, and when I'm eating it I would take it so I wouldn't throw up, because like literally everything made me throw up. Like it was just so disgusting. Like it would be, and I was hiding it so bad. Like it was one day we had spaghetti for dinner, and I was just sitting in my room and mind my business, and I threw up all over the carpet. And I'm up here to clean the throw up off the carpet because I want nobody coming in the room like, Anna, why are you throwing up? Like all you had was spaghetti. Like I was throwing up so much. Like it got to a point where I would eat dinner and then go straight and take a shower because I know I'm gonna throw up. So I just throw up in the shower. Like it was just so gross. Like I was gross. Like y'all just probably looking at me like, this girl is so nasty. But girl, I was trying to hide it. Like I didn't want to tell nobody, girl. Like I didn't want to tell nobody. Like I was just too scared to tell anybody. So I was just being dumb, being stupid. Like I know I threw up at school maybe like 2 times. Like I remember one time I was at school and I was walking somewhere. Yeah, I was walking somewhere. I think I was going to I can't fucking remember. But I was walking somewhere and I was walking the hallway. I just threw up in the hallway and I just kept walking. Like I threw up and kept walking. Like it was just so bad. Like I was always throwing up. Like I didn't feel good at all. Like, and then once I like actually start to like get bigger and have a bump, like I didn't start getting a bump until maybe like 5 or 6 months. Yeah, so I didn't really start having a bump until like 5 or 6 months. So every day when I came home from school, like when I would come home from school, I would automatically go in the shower and I would change my clothes and I would put on the biggest shirt I could find, just to make it look like I wasn't pregnant. Like I would put the biggest shirt on I could find, and then I would get a throw blanket and put it around me, and I would walk around all day with the throw blanket, like all day. I did this for maybe like 3 months. And then when I was at school, so I got pregnant in November and I had Leilani in June. So I would wear a coat to school every day. Yeah, in the summer, like the springtime. Yeah, so yeah, I'd be wearing a coat. I was wearing a coat to school every day because I was trying to hide it at school too. Yeah, wearing a coat in the springtime, a big coat in the springtime. It was like a trench coat. So, and I know some people at school knew it because I would hear people talking and stuff. Like I remember one time I was in a Spanish class. No, French. I ain't take Spanish, girl. But I was in a French class and I'm just sitting there minding my business, and this little, I'm not gonna be rude, but this little boy is gonna, I'm sitting there doing my work and he says, hey, I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you, like he's over here making the little motion, the little pregnant motion. I'm like, obviously girl would say no, like no. So then girl, his little friend over there talking about, yeah, she's lying, it's always the quiet one. Girl, shut up, I don't even know you, really need to shut your little mouth. Girl, dang, like girl, I don't even know you, like, but you over here we trying to talk about what I'm doing, like shut up. And then girl, also every time like I went somewhere, as far as like going out with the family, I would always be trying to suck my stomach in, like always trying to suck my stomach in. And I'm like, you can't suck in a whole baby, like now you just stupid, and you can't suck in a whole baby, you just retarded. Like there's no way you sit up this, no more baby, like that's not how that works. But it was one time where I was convinced I actually wasn't pregnant because, so I can't remember, I think it was, yeah, for Christmas I went up to South Carolina with my aunt, and for some reason, like when I was here in Georgia, my stomach was like always bloated, like it was always big or whatever. But when I went to South Carolina, for some reason my stomach was like very like regular, like it was flat, like stomach on flat. And I was like, oh girl, maybe I'm not pregnant. Like when I was in South Carolina, I wasn't nauseous, my stomach wasn't big and bloated like it usually be. I was like, girl, maybe I'm not pregnant. But then I came back to Georgia and it was like, oh yeah, never mind, you're pregnant, sis. Like you thought you wasn't pregnant. So yeah, that was the one reason why I thought I wasn't pregnant. But it's like, as far as like dealing with it, girl, I dealt with it horribly. Like, I dealt with it horribly, girl. I was crying every day. I was stressed out. Girl, I'm surprised she didn't come out with no mental issues, because I was just like stressed out every day, crying every day. Like, I was, girl, my life, like, you would see me, I was just like a little Lifetime movie. Like, it was just like a little Lifetime movie. I was in the bathroom on the floor crying. I think it was one time I actually sat in the tub and I just sat there and cried. Like, I was just crying all the time. It was just so gross. And like, thinking about the throw up, like the throw up was just so nasty. Like, pregnant throw up is like so acidic. Like, it's so gross. Like, it's so nasty. Like, I don't wish that on nobody. Like, if you can go through being pregnant without having to throw up, it'll be good. But the throw up make it worse. Like, I thought it was supposed to be morning sickness. I had life sickness. Like, I was throwing, no matter what time of day, morning, noon, night, afternoon, snack time, dinner time, lunchtime, I'm always throwing up. Like, it was just too much. I'm just like, this is too much. Like, I don't got time for this. I ain't signed up for this. This is nasty. It was just so, and just left a bad taste in your mouth. And it just made you just want to just stay in bed and not do nothing. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. And I don't know. Honestly, like, sometimes I look back and I really think, like, maybe I wish I would have handled it differently. But then, like, I kind of don't, because once you understand why, I kind of feel like everything happened for a reason. So I honestly feel like dealing with it how I dealt with it, it was meant to be dealt with that way. Because I think if I would have dealt with it any other way, maybe her name probably wouldn't have been Leilani. It probably wouldn't have. It wouldn't have been Leilani if I had dealt with it another way. Like, and you will understand more once I do the actual story time. But honestly, like, I'm not in these streets promoting teen pregnancy, because, girl, no, please don't. Please, Jesus, don't do it. I'm begging you, please don't. I'm just telling you so you don't do what I do. Okay, in my story times, I'm telling you don't do stuff that I do. Learn from me, okay? Learn from it. Don't do it, okay? That's all. I'm trying to help y'all out. Don't do what I did, because what I did wasn't smart. Not at all. It was not smart at all. And also, like, when I was in school and stuff, as far as like when it came to participation in school, I really didn't participate that much. Like, my grades dropped tremendously, like, because I was exhausted all the time. Like, every time I was tired, like, I would take 3-hour naps. Like, I was so tired. Like, I would sleep all the time, and I would just be in bed all the time, covered up. Like, I was always trying to cover up myself. And I was trying to think, like, should I insert pictures? I think I'll insert pictures in my next story time. But, like, girl, I was so fat. My face was so chubby. Like, my face was like swollen. Like, I got beat up. Like, all this was puffy, and all this was like, I was so fat in the face. Like, I looked like a chipmunk. Like, I look like a legit chipmunk. Like, I have Snapchat videos of how I look. Like, I looked a hot mess. Like, I looked a hot mess, and I still don't understand how nobody just was like, oh my god, she's pregnant. Like, I don't understand how nobody knew. I think one of my teachers knew, because it was one day I was turning in my assignment, and I gave her my assignment or whatever, and she's like, Artriana, is there anything you want to talk to me about or share with me? I was like, no, I'm good, I'm fine. Girl went back to my seat. But I really do feel like she knew. But girl, that ain't none of your business. What you gonna do to my mama? Like, what? Mind your business. Mind your business. Why you worry about what I'm doing? But as far as like dealing with the whole thing, it was very stressful. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was very stressful, but I think I made it stressful for myself. Like, it would have been a little bit less stressful if I would have, like, told some people. Like, the only person who knew, it was only 2 people who knew, and those 2 people are gonna remain unnamed until my story time, but we're just gonna call them boy 1 and boy 2. But boy 1 and boy 2 are only people who knew. And boy 1, he was pretty supportive. Like, days when I didn't want to go to school, or I couldn't go to school because I was just feeling too sick, he would let me come over or whatever, and I would just stay there for like school hours and then go back home. But boy 2 was so annoying, like, during the whole thing. Like, I really wish he would just left me alone. And he for the most part, he left me alone. He didn't start like bugging me until like I actually came out to everybody and told them, and that's when he started bugging me, which was frustrating. Until the day he's still bugging me. Like, boy 1 is not in the picture right now because he's a criminal, he's in jail. Boy 2 is just annoying. Like, he's annoying. Like, I really wish he would just go away at this point. But as far as like dealing with the whole pregnancy and stuff, I mean, it could have been better. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it really could have been better. But I mean, nothing I can do about it now. But tell a story time about it. Nothing I can do about it. But that's pretty much it about how I dealt with it as being pregnant. And just stay tuned because I'm gonna be releasing like back-to-back story times about the whole like pregnancy. I think my next story time is I think it's gonna be 16 and pregnant and running away. Yes girl, I sure ran away. So 16 and pregnant and running away, that's my next one. But that's not gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm starting another series, and it's basically gonna be about the show that comes on, the reality show Real Housewives, Little Women of Atlanta. And it comes on today. It comes on every Thursdays. And also every Friday I'm going to post a video with my commentary on the show. Girl, it's a little kiki, little chit chat about what I thought of the episodes and stuff. So that's going to be every Friday. And then Saturday I'll post my story time dealing with being pregnant at the age of 16, girl. And I ran away. I sure ran away from home. Yeah, I was a little crackhead. I don't know. I promise y'all I didn't do drugs. I promise y'all I did not do drugs while I was pregnant. I was just doing dumb stuff. That's basically, I was just doing dumb stuff. But I promise you I was not a crackhead. But yeah, that's it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.